Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into the history of one of minor league baseball's most iconic and beloved stadiums, Innovative Field, home of the Rochester Red Wings. Whether you're a local baseball fan or just someone who appreciates the rich history of America's pastime, this is a story worth sticking around for. So grab some peanuts, some Cracker Jack, and let's take a trip through time. Before we talk about Innovative Field, we have to go back. A long way back. Baseball has been part of Rochester's fabric since the 19th century. The Rochester Red Wings, originally known as the Rochester Hustlers, have roots going all the way back to 1899. That makes them one of the oldest continuously operating franchises in all professional sports, let alone baseball. For much of the 20th century, the Red Wings played at Silver Stadium. Opened in 1929, Silver Stadium was the epicenter of baseball in Rochester for almost 70 years. It hosted generations of fans, future major league stars, and even musical acts like Bob Dylan and the Beach Boys. But by the 1990s, Silver Stadium was showing its age. Despite its history, it lacked the amenities, accessibility, and structurally was a little for the next era of professional baseball. So the conversation began. Rochester needed a new place to play baseball. Building a new stadium wasn't easy. There were debates about where it should go, who should pay for it, and how to preserve the Red Wings' legacy. But the city of Rochester and Monroe County ultimately agreed on a plan to bring a modern stadium downtown, a move that would not only provide a better home for the Red Wings, but try and revitalize the area. Construction began in the 1990s, and in 1997, Frontier Field, as it was called then, officially opened its gates. In case you're wondering, Innovative Field was originally known as Frontier Field, named after Frontier Communications, which held naming rights for decades. We'll get to that a little bit more later. The stadium cost around $35 million to build, around $70 million in today's dollars, while taking a little less than 2 years to build. The capacity for baseball sits somewhere around 13,500. Frontier Field opened in 1996, with the first Red Wings game happening a year later in 97. The first event at the ballpark was a concert by the Beach Boys in the summer of 1996. The first sporting event was between the Rochester Raging Rhinos playing against the Montreal Impact, an American Professional Soccer League match, which Rochester won 3-2 in front of a crowd of more than 13,000. The first baseball game at the stadium was the 1997 Rochester Red Wings home opener against the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Red Barons on April 11, 1997. Scranton Wilkes-Barre won 8-5. Frontier Field would host the AAA All-Star Game a few years later on July 12, 2000. One thing that made the ballpark unique almost from day one was its versatility. In its early years, it didn't just host the Red Wings, it also was home to the Rochester Raging Rhinos, a soccer team, for nearly a decade. It also was the host of lacrosse, as the Rochester Rattlers of the Major League Lacrosse called it home in the early 2000s. And plenty of concerts have taken place there throughout the years, including Bryan Adams and Def Leppard had a concert there in 2000. The stadium's ability to adapt has made it a vital hub for sports and entertainment in the Rochester area. Over the years, Innovative Field has seen its fair share of baseball history. Future MiLB players like Denard Span, Michael Kadire have played there on their way to going to the majors. With it being a AAA ballpark, fans got to witness up-and-coming players before they became household names. There have also been some incredible moments, playoff runs, walk-off wins, and community events that brought the city together. And then there's the fan atmosphere, which is constantly ranked among some of the best in minor league baseball for fan engagement and affordability. One of the stadium's biggest moments came in 2000 when Cal Ripken Jr. in his final season played an exhibition game here with the Baltimore Orioles. The place was packed, and it remains one of the most memorable nights in the stadium's history. Other notable moments include a few outdoor hockey games in 2013 for the Frozen Frontier, hosting the AHL's Rochester Americans, and the NCAA's Division I Rochester Institute of Technology. The likely largest crowd for any event in Innovative Field history occurred in 2004, when the United States women's national soccer team played an international friendly versus Iceland. The USA won the game 4-3 in front of a crowd of more than 14,000. Recently in 2024, more than 13,000 fans were on hand as they saw the New York Yankees' Garrett Cole make a rehab start for Scranton Wilkes-Barre against the Red Wings. As time went on, the stadium underwent updates to keep up with fan expectations. From upgraded seating and expanded concessions to new digital displays and improved accessibility, Innovative Field has attempted to stay current without losing its charm. In 2023, Frontier Communications ended its naming rights deal, and the stadium then became known as Innovative Field, named after Innovative Solutions, a Rochester-based tech company. The change marked a new chapter in the stadium's story, one that emphasizes both tradition and innovation. And recently, there have been talks of further upgrades to enhance the fan experience even more, from expanded social spaces to interactive exhibits about Rochester's baseball history. The Red Wings have been an affiliate for multiple major league teams, including the St. Louis Cardinals, Baltimore Orioles, Minnesota Twins, and now the Washington Nationals. What really makes Innovative Field special isn't just the games, it's what the stadium means to Rochester and the community. It's where families get to spend summer nights, where kids get their first baseball, where local school bands play the national anthem. It's part of the area's identity. The Red Wings themselves have been a community-heavy franchise, deeply involved in community outreach, youth programs, and charitable initiatives. The team and the stadium go hand in hand as pillars of civic pride in the community. So whether it's fireworks night, hot dog promos, or simply a sunny afternoon game with friends, Innovative Field represents the best of what minor league baseball has to offer. From its roots as the replacement for Silver Stadium to its current role as a community gathering place, Innovative Field has carved out a legacy of its own. It honors Rochester's deep baseball history while always looking towards the future. If you've never been to a game here, it's worth the trip. And if you have, well, you already know how much fun you can have out at a Rochester Red Wings game at Innovative Field. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more deep dives into stadium history, and let me know in the comments what's your favorite memory at Innovative Field. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.